it was hampered at critical stages by Greece's hesitancy, defined by the World Health Organization, who or whatever, as a reluctant or refusal gre- uh, to to grease up, despite the availability of grease, the lightning. You know what I mean? As we see, yeah, okay. And if you don't know by now, you are stupid, because we still see the proof in the pudding. You know what I'm saying? We see three conceived bill reform. I guess three conceived bill reform laws have plunged New York into a state of chaos. Well, let's see what they're talking about. You know what I'm saying? This is coming in by George uh, uh, Grasso. You know what I'm saying? You know what? This New York Post. You know what I'm saying? One day ago. You know what I'm saying? Remember, this is the late edition. It could have been yesterday or a while ago. But we see this past August, I decided to leave my position as an administrative judge of Queens Supreme Court criminal term. This was a difficult decision, as I love my job and my team was not set to expire. You know what I'm saying? My term was not set to expire until the end of 2024. But the public safety in New York City is being undermined by politicians who lack the courage to to uh, misguide stand up to misguided advocates. You know what I'm saying? Retiring from the bench was the only way I would be able to speak my mind. That's a damn shame. You would have to leave your job as a judge in order to speak your mind and correct the critical problems of our criminal system is facing, including bail reform. Bill reform is no more Missy or whoever this person is you're talking about that lead the bench in the Supreme Court to go speak your mind and have to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? Bill reform was no more than another trickery. Just like you had Black Lives Matter, just like you had the old keepers, just like you had the right keepers, just like you had the dog keepers, just like you had some chicken wing with an order of fries. Bill reform was to make criminals, to release criminals who may have committed even murder, release them in as fast as they took them in or out or in and back. You know what I'm saying? Bail reform ain't no more than just another trickery and using a name such as bail reform. You know what I'm saying? To make people believe it's something good. When you're loosening out hardened criminals and all kinds of different people, and even Latinos who have committed mass murder in brutal form in our country, and then you give them bail reform and let them right back out to commit more chopping up and slicing up of the people. So we need the Biden administration and the Demon Democrats and the Luciferian group and the deep states that they belong to all across the planet, even in South America, as deep as it goes in Mexico as well. It's all in the same bottle boat as it is. On top of bail reform and letting out hardened criminals, you open the border and let in hardened criminals by 4.9 million and better. While you sit us and the same set of people that voting your ass in is mixing with y'all and think that they're doing something so great, but the time will come where they're gonna pay for that, because there is no saying what goes around comes around. Mm-hmm. Okay, moving on from that. As we see, you know what I'm saying? As we see. But we need to start looking at things more better. You know what I'm saying? We even see press briefing by Press Secretary Jean, whatever it is, Pierre. Nobody want to hear nothing from her line propaganda ass. You know what I'm saying? Because that's her job. You know what I'm saying? That's her job. To propaganda. Same thing we have here. You know, a release of Twitter files on how Hunter creepy ass Biden story was not not healthy, White House. You know what I'm saying? We see not healthy White House. The White House press secretary Jean, whatever name, Catherine Jean Pierre, you know what I'm saying, sell out ass, bully, deep state, blood sucking, signed the contract. Clown said Monday it was not healthy for Twitter owner Elon Musk to publish internal company files revealing Twitter censorship of the post of the 2020 censorship of the post 2020 reporting on Hunter Biden laptop. You know what I'm saying? Why you suppressed that piece of evidence, and it wasn't what the fuck is you talking about? The same reason that y'all got caught for pedophilia and all kind of child sacrifice and child porn and all kinds of garbage, and y'all admitting you're doing all kinds of shit and raping and killing and carrying on with a frenzy because you're the demon Democrats and you feel you got everything sort of from left to the motherfucking right that you could go on and carry on, and then when that shit hit the fan and shit start being revealed and all that, and the third and the fourth, you start saying that it wouldn't be right for us to prosecute Obama. It wouldn't be right for us to prosecute creepy ass Joe Biden. It wouldn't be right for us to prosecute Michael Pence. It wouldn't be right for us to prosecute a whole lot of FBI agents. It wouldn't be right for us to prosecute yeah, because then it would send the country into complete chaos and out of control because we now know all the officials are fucking from crawling creeps up against the wall. Get out of my face. What do you mean it wasn't healthy? You know what I'm saying? If Elon Musk let it out, let it out. Let us all see the truth of the evil, wicked beasts that abounds our people. Get out of my face. You know what I'm saying? Researchers shed light on blood clotting after COVID-19 greasing. You know what I'm saying? We see this going on. You know what I'm saying? We see dead Cecile on Russian shores raises a 2,500 sign. I don't know what that is about, and we're not going to go into that. We see bail reform is working. Why are the Democrats running away from it? Because they don't want to be blamed for it once they said it. So they definitely ain't going to stick around for it. You know what I'm saying? Once they set it in motion, who was going to be able to stop it? Same as we had open border policy. Who was going to be able to stop it when Trump tried to stop it? You see what happened? They made him look like the worst damn man on planet Earth. You know what I'm saying? And put every blame. See, the demon Democrats blame Trump for everything. Everybody turned around with their political garbage and tried to put everything over on Trump and the Republican side so the demon Democrats stay in power. It still come out to the same thing. But the people that caused the most harm and the trouble that did all that shit that we've seen in 20 was the demon Democrats and their deep state connection down to the Luciferian fraternal order schools that Biden and even Andy Fauci came out of, such as when you see he was always a part of the NIDS laboratory and didn't want to even give that up when Nixon gave him the job because he was too busy in it, you know what I'm saying, doing the Bill Go Gates, you know what I'm saying, all across the planet and giving them $3 billion and letting them stockpile, and then when the whole jump, they jump with the rum, you know what I'm saying, and the bomb, you know what I'm saying. But we see Texas Catholic bishop calls out Hillary Clinton for her recent comments. Yeah, you need to call out much more than that. You know what I mean? Because she's full of garbage then, she's full of garbage now, and she's probably going to be garbage when she leaves the planet. You know what I'm saying? We see trans woman blow spectators away at Pride March. So we see, and we going to really sit here and look at that. Yeah, okay. You know, jury deliberates after prosecutor alleged Trump knew about tax fraud. Well, so did Biden, and his son knew about the Ukraine deal and the tax dealing and the foreign lobbying and all kind of COVID-19. They knew about all that good old deep state crap that you trying to pass off on someone else. But we still see it comes out to your team, and it's not showing any other way or any other thing. You know what I'm saying? We see a lot of that risk of cardiac death from messenger NRA. You know what I'm saying? Greece results resulting the mixed finds. I guess this coming in from Shin Yi Young, Independent Science. Okay, Shin Yi Young. Okay, we see another one coming in. Alan Moss, next Twitter bombshell could explode social media tyranny or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And if people stupid enough to let that happen, then you're just as stupid as anyone that is letting it go. But as long as Alan Moss is allowing you to sleep, you know what I'm saying, your mind free and have it wide open, well, let them sleep. You know what I mean? I don't see